This place I'm visiting now is called the Sadavaki Museum, which previously was called the Pueblo Grande Museum. And I'm gonna walk up the mall to show you how it looks like. This place is located somewhere between the junction of 48th Street and Washington, and this is quite close to the Sky Harbor Airport. And if you look at in that direction, you can see South Mountain. Here's a description of Let's Plaster the House. And these are some of the remaining of the earth house. You can see there's a plane landing, as I've said, it's near Sky Harbor. Talks about the Gisobi's calendar. Not too sure how it works. There are entrance to this home, as you can see. That's the museum located down there, that you can see some of the artifacts that they retrieve from different locations in the Phoenix area. Walk up, I guess this is the highest part of the homes, and I can see clearly we are going down. road that you see crossing the entire span all the way to South Mountain, that's 48th Street, and it used to be called the Hohokam Highway, and apparently the word Hohokam is supposed to be not a good word for the native, and they didn't like it, so they're going to rename it. Here's an example of how it would have looked like. Here's another mound. I'm not too sure what's this for. You can still see some birds. Supposed to be a big village here. And if you look down, that's where we came up from, as we walked up here, and now we are making a circle back. Same place. Today is a bit windy. And this is the other side. Looks like we're the only two people here looking at this Pueblo Grande, they call it, the big house. Some remnants of some old wall. Here's another plane coming down. Time now is about 4:18 p.m. in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not too sure what's on the other side, but I'm just going to follow this path and see. There's probably some plants and vegetation that is close to the canal from where they draw their water. It says the trail continue this way. If I were to deviate it away from the trail, I think you should be able to see the canal. Water looks very clear, and that's where the Pueblo Grande is located. As you can see, they're very close to the source of water that comes down from the mountain. I think this is a mesquite tree. That's another mesquite. And these are possibly some ironwood. I'm not too sure if I am able to differentiate those. See a lot of palo verdes, and these are all natives plants. This is definitely mesquite from the pots that I see here. There's some sign that describes this place. Let me try to catch that and see what it says. This one they allow you to walk in to give you an idea how it would typically look like. A place with some fireplace, styles of shelter. Pit house and an adobe compound house. Is closer to this one. Okay, let me enter one of the adobe house. Okay, I'm gonna enter this adobe house. You can see that there's some sticks supporting the roof, the thatch roof. And there's some mat here. You can see some utensils surrounding the home and some water guard, some cotton, and this is how the entrance would have looked like. And somewhere in the middle, possibly a fire pit. And here's an example of another house. I'm gonna, oh, it's closed. Oh, you found a circuit door. You use this door for storage. Neat adventure. I guess they have a QR code. I Guess we have no time for that. Okay, here we are proceeding to go around. That's an example of a simple cactus. I'm not too sure what these are. Different kind of houses. They look more for, oh, they call it the pit house replica. Hohokam pit house replica. Example of a pit house. Okay, I'm going to be walking back. Sure what is this plant? It kind of looks unique. Oh, right here you have the it's like a stadium. Something like what the Romans have. That's what I think, and it's a kind of a place where people gather and play. I guess it's called the Hohokam Volca. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know they had something like that around here. So apparently, I'm not too sure how they are able to keep the ground so flat. I suspect this was possibly made with concrete, a later addition. It doesn't look like rammed down earth. So it has two places, I guess. One's where the ball lands, and then on the opposite side something similar in structure. And in terms of size, it's quite sizable, almost the size of a badminton court. So that's where we came in from, and I guess we didn't have a chance to go to the pit house. I can see one where the opening is there, and I'd like to take a look as to how a pit house would look like if you walk in. This is a pit house. is lined with a lot of straws. All the these are probably not straws. These are from the Palo Verde. Hold on, they look a bit like bamboos. And they have a entrance. I guess this one they made it big intentionally for you to walk in instead of having to crawl in. And as you can see, there's a lot of utensils around. Oh, hold it. Every house they made a big entrance intentionally for you to walk in, like this one too. But I guess they closed it up. They are still doing some touch up. And this looks very modern with mortar and concrete put in. This one is like the Roman, those those what they call the amphitheater, where they have games, and I guess they could possibly meet here too for meetings.
Ball court, ball court.
Oh, ball court, dancing and all that. Okay, I think that should be it. And you see the Southwest plane flying in again.